You are looking at a dashboard that my developer teammate just sent me over. My job is to style this and make it pretty and make it sort of fit into our branding and overall style in Nordcraft. This is a dashboard page for Nordcraft itself, and I'm actually in Nordcraft building Nordcraft. Let's see how we should style this dashboard. Let's go. Hi. My name is Kasper. I'm a designer in Nordcraft, and this process of having a developer sort of create the initial first version of a page, a component, or a new feature is something we do quite often in Nordcraft. It's a super effective way of working, so instead of having me as a designer work in Figma and do a small mock-up and then hand it over to a developer to implement, we do it the other way around. So the developer starts by implementing the basic functionality, the data fetching, setting up some variables and so on, and then I go in and actually finalize the given feature. It's super effective. So let's give it a go on this particular dashboard page. Okay. First things first, I think I will need to get an overview and see what we're actually looking at the moment. I see these two sections, challenges and learn Nordcraft. And these are our challenges, sort of projects that our users can load and actually learn how to use Nordcraft in Nordcraft. And then we have this section down below where Salma, our colleague, it teaches people the basic of Nordcraft. So two sections that will need to be styled a bit. But when I scroll down here, I see that we are actually using a couple of packages, and that's cleverly done by my developer colleague, but it also means I can't really override these particular buttons. As I can see, no, there are no override abilities right here. So I will need to get access to this package and then update the design in there and actually go that way around. That's perfectly fair. It means that our community can use these packages, so that's all good. Yeah, I think I would start by actually styling these particular sections up here and make them look like our current dashboard. This dashboard is sort of a way to make new users learn Nordcraft, basically. Yeah, let's take into it. I'll start by designing this first section up here, challenges. And just for reference, the design I'm going for is something like this. This is our current /projects page. And we're going to add this dashboard page actually before this particular page, or the step before you enter this /projects page. But I want to sort of mimic the design we have right here and try and use as much as I can for this design here. Let's see if we can make it work. Yeah, I'm starting with this challenge section up here, and I'm starting by grouping everything within a div container so I can control the stuff nice and neatly. Ah yeah, regarding this annoying pop-up up here, it's sort of what happened when you're building your own software within your software. It's a whole thing. Don't let me get into it, but think about the movie Inception with DiCaprio and you will sort of get what I'm pointing at. Anyway, it'll pop up a couple of times, I guess, but let's just pretend it's not there. And let's start by adding a background to this section. That's over here. Gray 900. There we go, and let's add a bit of border radius. It's 14 that we're using. And I think the padding should be controlled by actually adding another div container to this header up here. H2 is inside here, so I can add my padding up here, and it's 24 horizontally, 16 vertically. And let me just check the height here. Oh yeah. I do think I want to add a button up here eventually, so let's actually wrap this one as well and actually hard code it to 32, which is the height of our buttons. There we go, and then I want to add a small slim border beneath here. Borders, and it's gray 800 we're using. There we go. Yes, nice and neatly. As you can see, this is sort of the process I will go through. I'll just go through section by section and actually tweak it to our liking, our styling in Nordcraft. And then eventually I will end up with a pretty nice version of the initial draft that my developer teammate made. Let me just go ahead and actually just create some, or actually style some different objects and so on. And you can see how it's done. I won't be talking so much because it's basically just styling. It's plain old CSS and HTML. So let's fast forward a bit and watch me style a couple of sections. So yeah, this is basically how I'm working in Nordcraft. I get these nice drafts from my developer colleagues, and then it's just a matter of getting into your Zen or flow state and just style. Just do like you will normally do in Figma, but here's actually for real. You're actually building your real life app. And once you're done, you are able to sort of send a preview link to your teammates for them to test out and then get your design verified, maybe test with a couple of users even. And then it's just a matter of going ahead and pushing the publish button. And now this feature is launched and we are ready for the next feature. Cool. See you guys. Bye bye.